My name is Mark Mulcio. I am the HoS product owner as well as safety and compliance at Fleet Complete. The key components from a hardware perspective are Fleet Tracker MGS 700, and that's installed through the ECM. From a software perspective, we have a mobile app and also a back office desktop. From the mobile app perspective, the driver can leverage both Android, iOS applications using Bluetooth Classic, Bluetooth Low Energy, and Wi-Fi to ensure virtual coverage at all times between a driver at roadside, behind the wheel, and the back office. And incidentally, with the regulator as well, who will from time to time stop a vehicle and want data transmitted. I get this question asked quite regularly, why we're not certified under the FMCSA website. Quite simply, the answer is there's a significant amount of work that has to be done to go through all of the functional requirements from the ELD rule. In order to comply with the rule, Fleet Complete will not put our name, our brand on the website until we're 100% compliant. And interesting, when you look at the actual rule, there's a provision which speaks to how the data is going to be transmitted from a driver behind the wheel to the regulator, to the DOT inspector. That has not been formalized in a structured manner at this point in time. So I question how current vendors are even posting their self-certification on the website with the FMCSA. There's a significant amount of early adoption benefits for a carrier who wants to become ELD compliant earlier than later. Quite simply, at the highest level, reduce paperwork for drivers. If you've ever interacted with a truck driver, the first thing they'll tell you is they've got into the trucking industry because they detest paper. And they now work in an industry where they're inundated with paper. So you get early adopters from the driving population who perhaps at the outset don't want the ELD rules, but as soon as they leverage all of the benefits and the time saving, the accuracy of the records, they won't want this technology taken away from them. Picture this, on a paper log, accuracy is within a 15-minute interval on a paper log, whereas with an electronic logging device, accuracy is to the minute. Increased safety for drivers and the motoring public. There's the possibility of falsification is greatly decreased. Quick intervention with the roadside inspector. With a paper log, the inspector is going through a series of documents, cross-referencing with supporting documents. It's taking up the driver's time, it's delaying their loads. Some of these loads are load sensitive, time sensitive. They're delayed at roadside. With an ELD, it's a quick review, quick summary of the logs to make sure they're not exceeding their maximums. And think of the efficiency with load planning. You have dispatchers who now know to the minute whether a driver can actually conduct a move of goods or not, and they can deploy the proper resources. The transmission between the driver and the back office and the inspector, it's just a win-win on all fronts. And finally, the anti-driver harassment provisions that are in place. Drivers have complete control over their hours of service. That allows them to make a move legally. They don't have to be concerned if they go to a weigh station whether they'll be subject to fines and penalties. They will comply with the rules using our device. The Fleet Complete HoS program displays all of the available drive time, shift times, cycles times, how much time is available for a driver to complete the move. It includes 20 plus rules for US intrastate, US federal interstate rules, federal Canada, Transport Canada rules, provincial rules. It's updated regularly. Drivers can change their duty status quite quickly. They can edit their logs, they can correct their logs, they can display original and edited logs at roadside. It's just a win on several fronts. There are additional features, things such as alerts to drivers when they're getting close to reaching their maximum thresholds. There's warnings that are generated. Through the ELD tool, it'll provide accurate odometer, distance, engine hour readings through the ECM. Data and logs are easily shared between co-drivers, shared between drivers at roadside and the back office, operations staff, leadership on the safety side at terminals. The records are maintained for a period of 6 months, which complies with the regulation. And a really neat feature of that being the mechanics portal, where you have a seamless integration, transfer of data from a driver vehicle inspection report to the back office for mechanics to repair vehicles in a timely manner. It's tremendous. The Fleet Complete platform is a multi-operation of the entire business. It uses the plug-and-play technology. It's easy to deploy. It's easy to use in cab. It's an integrated solution platform. It combines asset management, the tracking of vehicles, management of orders, routes, billing, resource management, tracking of employees, the compliance management with HoS and DVIR. It's all intertwined, and it's something many of our competitors cannot speak in the same vein. Our partnership with AT&T in the United States and with TELUS in North America gives us one point of contact for all your operational needs. We're your compliance partners. We're your experienced partners. We've been at Fleet Complete in the industry for over 18 years. We have onboarding, we have implementation support, we have best-in-class customer service. We're your partner from the get-go and throughout the entire process. We have language support training in 3 languages, English, French, and Spanish. You can have training that is live, in person, web-based. It could be at the start of the engagement. It's ongoing. We have a comprehensive user guides for all of the solutions that we offer. And we have a subject matter expert that can answer any regulatory type questions across North America for you.